Hello guys, hello. We have a fire in the process of being put out. Just started. That's right, it's a fire. I'm live in Albuquerque, New Mexico right now. I parked just down the street. I'm gonna cross the street here and get it up on it as close as I can. Live here, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Casey Cox, KHLC, Sports Internet Radio, also reporting news. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, I just parked down the street. Looks to be an old store that is on fire in Albuquerque. No, I'm in New Mexico. I'm live here. There seems to be about 4 fire trucks at least on the scene with an ambulance. Zoom in here. Yeah, you can see it's being overtaken by smoke as they're getting it put out. I'm gonna get up there as close as I can. Again, we're in Albuquerque, New Mexico on Menaul University, or on Menaul Boulevard, just to the west of University, where there is an old store across from the restaurant depot that is on fire. I missed the fucking walk light again. They got more fire trucks coming. There's another fire truck coming. Oh no, they're not coming. They're blocking out that street. They're blocking this whole street and this whole intersection off. There's a fire truck there going. Smoke is thick. It's bad. By my understanding, when somebody came out of a store said that's an old piano store on fire here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, on Menaul University, Menaul Boulevard, just west of University. They got it totally shut down as the smoke is getting horrible. They do seem to be getting it out. They do, however, seem to be getting the fire put out. Get across the street here while I still can, because I want to get up on this thing the best I can for everybody. Smoke inhalation becoming a problem here as I get closer, having to cover my face with my shirt. Again, this is an old store across from the restaurant depot that is on fire. You can see crews up on top of the ladder putting it out, trying to get it put out as quickly as they can. Not sure what exactly started the fire. All I know is all of a sudden we heard sirens and saw smoke, and it was thick, it was black, and it started billowing, and the wind shifted and started blowing it northeast, right toward where I parked as I was trying to park away from the smoke. So again, we're here, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Fire trucks coming in. Oh, yep, and there's the fire right there, as you can see through the trees. They're not letting anybody through here. Crews are working. And the fire truck just keeps on moving and getting in my way, so. Casey Cox here, KHLC Sports Radio Network, also reporting on news here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. As I was on the road traveling, been working here, and the smoke just keeps getting thicker as it just keeps on shifting this way. I may end up having to back off here in a minute if they don't get it out. Looks like now they've kind of got it a little bit under control. Again, we're live here, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Zoom out on this again. It looks to be an old boarded up building, so luckily probably nobody inside when this thing started. But crews seem to have finally gotten it under control a little bit. I'm gonna try to walk a little closer here just to get the aftermath of the incident. As you see, fire crews still running around. Flooded out now with water. They look to have gotten it under control. Now the crews are trying to get inside a door, as everything is boarded up, so it's nothing but wood. Nothing but wood all over this building, which probably keeps on causing it to get worse and worse. Again, Casey Cox here, KHLC Radio Network, live. I've seen to have gotten the fire extinguished, but they're also trying to rush it from the inside now as well. I'll have to go in and rename this, as this happened so fast. I didn't even get to name it, I just left it as live. But this is a fire in Albuquerque, New Mexico, just to the east of I-25 off of Manal Boulevard, to the west of Manal and University. It's now just smoke billowing out of the building as they're starting to open up different holes to allow the smoke to come out of. Please like and share this video, subscribe if you haven't, as this is a lot of what I will be doing is news reporting more than sports. The sports is also going to be a player in this channel, but I will do some news reporting as I do travel. As you see all the smoke billowing, that's the only reason I'm not walking right now. Because if I walk, I'm walking back to my car through the smoke. So my wife just up the road closer to the car saying they can't even see the road. So if I do anything, I'm gonna have to walk around and back to the north and go the long way around, or cover my face and walk through the smoke as I head back. But I do want to stay here and report and continue to watch the crews as they work. You can't even see them through the smoke, but they're over there. I can see them at the corner of the building trying to take wood off of a window now, as they've gotten 3 doors opened up. The fire is completely out. What it is now is it's just the smoldering of the smoke. There is a guy up above you can't see. He's up in there and you can't see him. He's spraying water on the roof as we speak. So again, this was, I guess, an old piano shop by what local people have said, that closed down many years ago, that somehow ended up catching fire, not sure how. I'm sure there will be an investigation. There's an ambulance on scene and another ambulance getting ready to pull in. So it is still very active. I'm sure initial thought is somehow, some way, somebody, maybe a homeless person, got inside and started the fire. And that's why they're bringing ambulances on scene, as well as all the smoke. They're probably going to be here to treat any of the firemen and anybody who responded for smoke inhalation if need be. Because outside of the building, these guys are not walking around in masks. And I am starting to get really sprayed with water. Really, really sprayed with water. That's horrible. Ugh. And the smoke is getting bad. Yeah, I'm walking to the north. I'm going to walk to the north and circle to the north side if I can. Because as the smoke keeps moving, I'm going to keep moving. And there's where the fire started. And they're still hitting it. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 fire trucks, maybe 6 fire trucks and 2 ambulances, along with, looks like 3 fire chiefs, fire marshals, and at least probably 2 cops. And now this crew is spraying it as well from the top, as you can see. Please share this video out if you haven't. Please like and subscribe as well if you haven't. They've got so many water lines on this thing. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 outside. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outside, and probably 2 inside lines now that they are combating this with. So evidently it's not completely out. It's still hot and it's still fueled. Please let them know, Albuquerque old piano store fire. Albuquerque, New Mexico, that's where I'm at. Oh, the top guy's not getting water anymore, so they're shutting down one of the lines down here so that he can get water. There we go, he's got water down up there now again. In Casey Cox here, KHLC, if you're just tuning in Albuquerque, New Mexico, just west of University Boulevard on Manal Boulevard, just east of the I-25 on and off ramp. For I-25 north or southbound. Right across the street from the Restaurant Depot in Albuquerque. There's another fire truck coming on scene now. You see him right here. He's coming on the scene as we speak. To pull his line in to also help. They do have things that looks like, from what I can see through the smoke, there are inside things stored on crates. So I'm not sure if somebody was using this old building as storage. There you go. Looks to be put out, at least from where they can shoot water in through the garage area. Looks like that other fire truck is going to go to the north and then circle around. Now they're really blasting it from the top. You can see how black the corner of that building on the brick is. See how hot it got. now been going on for at least 20 minutes. Casey Cox here, KHLC, reporting. I think there are now 7 fire trucks on scene. At least 7 fire trucks on scene now, I think, with what I've counted. As they still combat the hot spots inside to make sure this thing is totally extinguished. Hitting it from multiple angles. If you're just now tuning in and you want to later on, go back and watch this from the beginning to see exactly how bad this thing got. Crews responded. You could tell it was at least a 3-alarm fire. Please hit that like button. Share it out. Subscribe if you haven't. Doing this Casey Cox KHLC radio network in Albuquerque, New Mexico, just to the west of University Boulevard on Manal Boulevard. It's an old piano store that caught fire. Not sure exactly how the fire started or where the fire started. We do have a truck right here. They're getting ready to send, right there, getting ready to send another one up on a ladder, it looks like. Just to try to get another roof angle to try to get this thing shut down and completely under control. So you're gonna see another truck here send another ladder. That'll be the 3rd ladder sent up above and the 3rd ladder angle used. There's another one getting a roof shot from the, 2 getting a roof shot from the ground now, one from the back and one from the front. You got 2 fire trucks that have pulled up butt to butt right there, butted up next to each other. And they're sending somebody up in a ladder, at least 1, maybe 2 up in a ladder to combat this thing with yet another ladder hose. They've now switched the ground angle to the roof. So now they have 3 roof angles there, and they're gonna have a roof angle there, and they have another one, I believe, in the back corner still that's shooting. Yep, there's another one back there in the very back corner on the opposite side of the building, also shooting from top. So they've got plenty of angles and plenty of firefighters on the scene and on the water of this thing. Again, we're in Albuquerque, New Mexico, across from the restaurant Depot. It looks like the fire started in the northwest corner of the building, around where this garage door is at. There's also a hole in the roof, it looks like, in the back, be the southwest corner. So off in that area somewhere is probably where this thing started at. That looks to be the hot spot that they are continuing to focus on from all angles, really. It's more toward the northwest corner of the building. They have one on the southeast corner, but he's shooting into the southwest corner. So they're all shooting into that southwest corner from the north and the south, it looks like. So it might have actually started in the southwest in the back of the building. But because there's a metal garage door on the front end of this building, that was the area they were most worried about igniting the most, probably. It'd be really cool if I could get up here and get an interview. Maybe with one of these, I don't know if they're fire marshals, fire chief. On scene, there's at least 2, if not 3. Thank you, Lala. I might try to call some of the news stations and see if they want the footage. It looks like the thing is basically under control. They're just fighting the hot spots now. Not sure if it's a homeless hideout or not. It was all boarded up. So, very possible. If they figured out a way to get in. I don't know though. It was pretty well boarded up and the doors were still on it. The boards were over the doors. Like, fire was trying to axe the doors down and couldn't, and had to get electric equipment or gas powered equipment and cut through the steel doors to get inside when they got the wood off. So, or it looked like steel doors from what I could see. Might have been wood doors, not sure. But they definitely had to use gas powered hand tools as axes weren't doing the job. I'll move farther to the north. Try to move out of the smoke as they keep trying to get this thing under control better. Smoke keeps kind of shifting. I'm getting out of the thick stuff. There we go. This is the first major fire, and by major I mean fire that I've been this close to, that I've been able to cover. Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, see, there's the back corner there. You can kind of see it's dark too, so that might be where it started. Between there and the front corner there. If anybody wants to donate to my channel, my Cash App can be found in my information. Any donations definitely would help upgrade equipment, help with fuel costs, to go out and do more things like this. The next thing I really want is mics, so I can have a microphone and set my phone up on a tripod and stand away and just let it film from close and be 20-30 feet away safely and still report. Cash App, Venmo, both work. Thank you everybody who has came in for coming in. If you haven't hit that like, hit that subscribe. Somebody can get rid of that one. Thank you. Lala, I see you around all the time. Thank you for coming in and supporting. Also check out my wife. She's going to be doing on Facebook. She's getting ready to go to cosmetology school, so she's going to be showing that. It seems to be just making sure it's not hot anymore now. As you look around and the smoke has gotten a lot less thick. A good sign. Crews have almost got it totally under control. Oh, but there's flames. There's flames in the top corner. There were flames right there just for a second. So they still have a hot spot in there that's hot and active. I don't know if you could see it through the smoke, but there were definitely flames coming out of that garage style door on the northwest side of the building. Definitely was smoke. And definitely was flames. Still may be some. Yes, they're now up on top of the roof. There were flames on the roof. So a hot spot they still have to get under control. Here at the old piano store, you can see kind of the flames maybe billowing out through the smoke. I can just barely see them. Now they're hitting them with the roof hose. So, yep, flames no longer going to be there. Hey babe, drop your link. Zoom back out of it. Give you the zoom in shot while they were fighting the flames. Now they're just fighting the hot spot. So I would definitely say this was a major fire here in the city of Albuquerque. Please hit that like button if you haven't. Casey Cox here, KHLC Sports Radio Network. Also reporting news and crime while I travel. You can see even firefighters are standing at a distance now getting pictures. And video. Probably an investigator taking some pictures and some videos there. I'd like to be able to get a police scanner eventually too, so I can catch this stuff quicker and get to the scene of these things a lot quicker. I'll have power crews on the scene making sure power is cut. It does look like we might have one news reporter on the scene finally. I have plenty of angles of this from the north. They got cameras from the south. I'm gonna walk to the south now and get some shots if I can. I'm gonna have to walk through this fucking water. Oh well. I don't know, this thing might have started back here in this back corner. And this guy here. Maybe. They might. on scene. Looks like maybe some other photographers and news stations arrived to the south. Oh, there are flames back here in the back too. See some flames right there in the back southeast corner. Come on. Come back, come back, come back. Fuck. Am I still froze, guys? You can hear me, okay. At least you can hear me. There were flames in that back corner. They got them put out very quickly. So, I don't know if you can see the video still or not. But I know I'm still going, so. No video, but can hear me. Okay, well that's weird. I had a phone call come in and I tried to end it. I'll try to call some of the news stations here in a little bit and see if they want my footage. Still no video, huh? There we go. Oh, see me, there's the guys from the news going back to their van. Back there. There we go, now the video's back. There we are. You can see smoke still billowing out of the top too, black smoke, which means they have active flames inside the building still. I do have active flames inside the building, it looks like. They're still active. I'm just trying to get a little bit from each angle of the building. And I'm gonna go try to talk maybe to some of the news stations about footage. Because I do know flames again. I use keep having hot spots. Keep having hot spots pop up. These flames there still a very active fire here on the scene, as they have lots and lots of wood and lots of hot spots that keep on just picking up. They're not even hitting that one yet. Now they see it. Now they see it. They came over and started hitting it a little bit. There's definitely all kinds of things inside this building that aren't helping the fire crews get this under control any. As now you see sitting down with the hose and just aiming it wherever the fire sparks up. In Casey Cox here, KHLC Sports Radio Network, also reporting news and crime as well, as I'm expanding my station and my business. Still got at least 3 crews hitting it from the top. See the water just flowing out the back end of this building here. Seems to be something inside that building right there, inside that corner right there, that keeps igniting. And again, you see the smoke just starting to billow up as it looks like something is getting hot. Right there. And they're gonna hit it again. Looks like they have stopped fighting it from all roof angles, and they are fighting from within the building itself. I'm going to circle back around the way I came to get more shots of this thing as it starts to remain hot spots and a little active here. In Casey Cox here, KHLC Radio Network, reporting live from Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm gonna see if I can't get a piece of sound from that investigator when he comes back over here after he finishes with Channel 4 news. See if he can't give me a piece about what happened or what they know so far. And then I'll definitely try to take and get some stations to at least go and download my footage and use it. If not, try to purchase it.
But also the same police is already there too. But luckily I was able to find the entrance for the Maverick and I was on the other side. I tried getting SMS in the Maverick, but we didn't have any. Also now there's no more smoke, so.
Yeah. I have a
I was eating it.
Yeah, I started over there and walked over here as it started billowing that way, and then walked across here. So.
For 5 and 6, no, we both sides. 10, we are turning it for 10. We'll see. Yeah, I'll ask them.
But they're going to be leaving what time?
3:17.
Yeah, they probably. The guy I was talking
to. So are you staying at the?
No, I'm actually just in town working another gig, and I do YouTube news reporting anywhere I'm at.
Gotcha.
Usually it's traffic stops and things like that, but every now and then I'll run across a fire or something. And went to school for journalism and media and just kind of started my own business with it. So I usually reach out to the news stations and try to give them my footage just for freelance footage to use if they don't have anybody here. Or like if they're focused on one side of the building, they want something from that north end. I said I started from over there around the Maverick and worked my way to the south end of this building here.
Do you know what building that is? Is it abandoned?
It's the old piano building. That's all I know. Oh, this is the old piano building. Okay, so it wasn't the piano building that caught fire. It was the building across from it. Everybody, when I first started talking to him, was telling me it was the piano building, but definitely not the piano building. The piano building is this right here, and it is fine. So, this is an old warehouse or something. So it is not the piano building. Okay. Piano building is still here. It's been here for years. I might try to get an interview with one of them. I don't know if they'll let me or not. Try to get an interview with one of these fire marshals or fire investigators as well. Doesn't look like any of the news stations are probably going to pick this up, as I believe every news station in town finally got a crew here from every angle at some point. KOB Channel 4 focused on the back southeast corner to the northwest, or southwest to northwest corners. Channel 13 started over on the Maverick side, where I started at, and worked around the building to the back side. Try to maybe get a fighter sound. I might just go over there and try to talk to the guy with the clipboard in a minute. He's just standing over on that side of the building where I originally started at. Let me go see. I think I'm gonna walk over there because I want to go back on that side anyway. As long as he doesn't start walking this way, I'll keep trekking that way. Seems to be a few battalion chiefs here. Get my shoes wet again. Oh well. Won't be the first time that I've gotten them wet today. And if I can't get out there and get a report from him, oh wells. Back over there. God damn him. I bet you I can catch him over there and get a bite from him anyway. Can I get a minute after you're done with them? Can I get a minute after you're done with them? Can I get a minute after you're done with them?
Okay.
Can I get a minute after you're done with them just to find out what happened to you?
Going on, unless, do you have something like super important about that?
Well, it's just a news report. I'm just doing freelance news.
Yeah, I mean, you can talk to them after.
Okay. go. I got plenty of battery left. At least for now. They're still actively spraying though.
Or does she have a little kennel?
They're back on spraying it from the roof now, with at least 2 hoses from the roof. Probably just trying to cool down some more hot spots. But they're actively back to spraying this thing yet again. 82 minutes into this fire starting, and they are back to spraying water on yet another hot spot. Spraying yet another hot spot. Looks like this time toward the front of the building is where they're angling. This is just shocking. I don't think I've ever seen a fire this big, this close, that's been this hot and this active for almost an hour and a half. I know fires like this happen all the time, but this is my first experience with the fire of this extent. And now they've got one on the front of the building and one in the back of the building. So they might have 2 different hotspots they are combating. Still here actively 83 minutes into this fire. Going good. Can I get a quick report about what just happened? Just
Lieutenant Jason Fair, Public Information Officer for AFR. So crews are just kind of finishing up here. We had a commercial structure fire. We're at 1780 Manal, so just before 2 p.m. those calls started coming in. It was originally a gas leak call. That call got upgraded to a structure fire. That call went to 2 alarms. That's why you see the resource we have here on the scene. So that's 3 ladders, multiple engines, rescues, all that. So they're just now in the stages of kind of mopping up hot spots. There was a full roof collapse. So getting underneath that roof to kind of extinguish some of those things that are still smoldering and burning is going to take some time. So the building's probably going to be on fire watch for most of the night. So this building will probably continue to smolder.
how long do you think the area here is going to be shut down as far as the streets around this building?
So you can still see we have ladder 1 out there on the street that's still flowing in water.
Yep.
Ladder 5 goes out up and all as well. So until we get those trucks, their supply lines broken down, the bumpers off the road, the ladders taken down, it's going to be a couple
Hours. And are there any reported injuries of humans inside or firefighters on scene?
So far, no injuries to firefighters. If we can get inside and start searching that building, we'll verify that there's nobody inside as well.
Okay. As far as we know, this building was abandoned. Do we know for how long?
No, I don't know. It's been vacant for a long time, but it was a vacant. There was still product stored inside. That's what kind of contributed to the fire that we saw here and how fast it progressed. So, yeah, it was vacant, but there was still plenty of material inside.
All right. Thank you very much for your time.
No problem.
Okay, again, I'm Casey Cox with KHLC Radio Network here on YouTube. This has been a fire here at what seems to be a vacant warehouse about 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time when the call started coming in originally as a gas leak, then upgraded to a structure fire, and it was a 2-alarm fire. So hopefully you heard enough of that, as I don't have professional equipment yet and I can't get professional interviews, but he was nice enough, at least as the public information officer for the fire department of Albuquerque, to give me a few minutes of his time and give me a quick update as to what happened and how this happened and how long the area will be closed down for. They said this will be closed down and for a few hours at least as far as the roads go, and the building will probably be on fire watch the entire night as there was a full roof collapse. And so getting underneath that roof and getting some of those objects that were stored inside of this building extinguished is the difficult part right now that they're going through. There are no reports to injuries of people or to the firefighters even on scene. But once they're able to actually get inside the building and do a full search and investigation, they will verify that there were no injuries, no deaths, anything like that contributed to the fire. But there weren't any reports of anybody inside when they got the call. That is the important thing. So it looks like they're still spraying onto the roof, which is going to be hot spots. They're going to keep sparking probably for several hours throughout the evening as this thing continues. Anytime there's a full roof collapse, you're going to have hot metal that collapses and ends up sparking other things. So,
Yeah, I want to make some sauce and see if you have an hour.
okay, I'm going to start back now towards the vehicle.
I want to use your editing contact.
I'm gonna walk way down here so I don't maybe have to walk through so much of the fucking water. Walk through a shorter area here anyway. Still gonna trick through the water and get all fucking soaked, but Yeah, oh well. That totally didn't work the way I wanted it to. As now my feet are totally soaked. Well, that's fine. Part of the job. But that was a 2-alarm fire here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, just to the west of University Boulevard on Manal Boulevard. They've already got incident rehab on scene as well. So they're gonna start cleaning this area up. Getting big debris and things like that probably out of the building that they can get out so that they can start to get the roof removed and get inside if they can get these hot spots under control. Again, this may be an all-night situation here with a ladder truck in the street to try to figure out or try to keep these hot spots under control, rather. So you can see now it's just keeping hot spots under control. Looks like the fire is out. Eleven, 12, 13 fire trucks, 14 fire trucks, at least 14 fire squads, fire crews on scene, and one, well, there's one down there, 2, maybe 3 ambulances. There you go. 13 fire trucks I counted on scene. Once I get to properly name this thing, it'll probably go viral. So, alrighty. I'm exactly an hour and 40 minutes in. Got a fire truck there. Got a fire truck way back there that a crew came in to help. You got an ambulance there with a fire truck there. And all them fire trucks through there. Got that fire truck there. Got those fire trucks back there. Yeah, buddy. That was a big fire, baby. That was a big fire. They've now got it under control. They're just spraying hot spots as we speak. And I believe that's going to be it on this live here. Thank you, everybody who came in and supported. Please hit that like, that subscribe, and that follow and share button if you haven't. Especially if you know anybody in the Albuquerque, New Mexico area. I'm sure they'll be interested to see this. Anybody, anywhere maybe, actually, might be interested in seeing this. But I'm going to go ahead and head back to the car. That's it for now. Signing off, KC Cox, KHLC Radio Network. Peace. Laters.